Archie, what happened to you? No forget, Adesanya was running the whole fight.
It's hard to do an accent within another accent. Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Jesse and I'm the founder and grandmaster of MMA, Mexican martial arts. Today, we're going to be talking about 10 reasons why Adesanya is not a real champion. It's important to remember that this fight almost didn't happen because of Adesanya's staph infection, which explains why he was so sluggish. It has been rumored that Adesanya was actually afraid to engage because it's a felony to knowingly expose your disease to other vatos. And Adesanya's not even trying to get locked up.
You know, I'm the hot chicken at the bar.
However, a lot of people doubt that the staph infection ever existed.
I've never had staph in my life.
Even though you could see it on his arm. And he's scratching his itchy neck. And he still has it on the day of the fight. As well as on his shoulder. If you ask me, those bumps on Mero's leg are not from kicks. I think after that left hand in round 1, Adesanya decided to have a little staff meeting and Mero's leg was invited. But that's not enough for the fanboys, and I know that. So let's move on. What about the disgusting display of sexism? Mero came out quickly, quietly, all business, ready to put on a show for the hard-working fans. Adesanya, he took his sweet time, objectifying women and enjoying every moment of it, treating them like servants, throwing flowers at his funny-looking feet. All of this within the modern culture of the Me Too movement. And I can't even watch Louis anymore. Everybody took it down. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but Grandmaster, weren't you rooting for Tyson Fury? And didn't he do the same thing? Chale. Tyson Fury empowered women. He didn't have them throwing flowers at his feet. He had them carry him, displaying their power and strength. But maybe the fanboys don't care about things that happen outside the fight. Alright, let's move on. It's easy to look back at the fight with the foggy memory and be like, Mero didn't even do anything for like the first 2 minutes. The way I remember it, he made Adesanya nervous. He entertained the crowd.
Strikes by this point in the fight.
Yes, they had already gotten going.
And he impressed the commentators.
He's giving you something to think about.
That's more than Adesanya did in the whole fight. Adesanya's supposed to be able to bend all these styles. But he couldn't bend Mero's. Mero set the pace. And fools are getting mad about it. They're getting mad because Mero wanted to counter-strike. How come they don't get mad because Adesanya wanted to counter-strike? He keeps making excuses. Basically, he's saying that he needs someone to attack him in order for him to be able to do his thing.
Kelvin brought the fight. Robert brought the fight.
So then why blame Mero for wanting you to take the fight to him? Are you admitting that you're worthless without counter-striking? Why don't you attack him? I feel like a true style bender would.
I'm not gonna chase you. You're gonna chase me. You know, I'm the hot chicken at the bar.
Counter-striking is only acceptable when it fits the narrative. The challenger is not allowed to counter-strike. But wait a minute. I thought Adesanya was the challenger. Isn't he such a savage for challenging Mero? For calling him out when no one else wants to fight him?
Nobody wants to fight, Romero.
Oh, you must have realized that that's not true. You must know by now that Adesanya really wanted to fight John Jones, another stick and move runner.
Come see me at 185. I'll let him jump the queue.
And that means you must also know that he was trying to fight Paulo Costa after that failed, but he was hurt.
I mean, I was trying to fight Paula.
Mero was the only name. Who else is he gonna call out? Darren Till? That fool showed weakness.
I don't want to ever fight him. He's a beast.
It's over for him. And Adesanya likes money.
I love the money, don't get me wrong, and the money love me.
He knows that Mero's the people's champ, and that a lot of people were gonna pay to see Mero knock him out. It was all a money move. But let's forget about all that. Let's forget it. We're in the cage now. On paper, Mero is the challenger. So that means that he needs to bring the fight, right? To be the man, you gotta beat the man. That's right. Where have I heard that before?
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Oh, so we're taking MMA advice from Ric Flair now. In case you don't know, Ric Flair is a professional wrestler. You know, like John Cena or Doink. All I've been seeing on social media from all of these sheep is to be the man, you gotta beat the man. Unless you can frog splash that man and give him a 3 count, you are grossly misinformed.
It's still real to me.
But don't take my word for it. Maybe you want to hear it from Chael.
And there's an expression, to beat the champion, you have to beat the champion. If it's close, the benefit goes to the champion. I don't know where that came from. Nowhere within the rules or the bylaws is that true whatsoever. There is no clause that you have to really take it to the... That is absolutely made up, and it came somewhere in the 80s. Somebody dropped that, it got coined, and it's one of those things that just stuck around.
Oh, you don't like Chael? Me neither. Maybe you want to hear it from Ariel.
To be the champ, you got to beat the champion. When you're scoring a fight, people say, oh, he didn't do enough to take the belt away. No, that's hogwash. I spoke about this at length following the Reyes-Jones fight. Doesn't make any sense. It's not the way it is. All you have to do is win 3 rounds out of 5. That's it. Doesn't matter if it's the first, second, fifth, third, fourth, fifth, first, third, fifth. It doesn't matter. Just win 3 to 5, and you're the champ. That's it. When you judge a fight, you can't think of it that way. You just have to score who won each round.
Oh, you don't like Ariel? Maybe you don't like the truth. All right, look. I want to address everybody. All right? Maybe you're an intelligent individual who knows that to be the man, you gotta beat the man is nonsense. So that's not even your argument. You're not complaining that Mero wasn't engaging enough, but you are defending Adesanya for not engaging enough. I'm hearing a lot of, why would Adesanya just stand there and trade with him? That would be foolish. How come? Everybody seems to think that Adesanya has the most sophisticated striking the UFC has ever seen.
What kind of strike is he going to throw? When is he going to throw it? At what distance is he going to throw it? He can mix it all up in one fell swoop.
He's a 75-5 kickboxer. He's the champ. He bends styles. He's the best at setting traps.
He's like, in my opinion, probably the very best in the sport at setting traps.
Yeah.
Mero's an old man. It's his last shot. Lost his last 3 or 4. So why is Adesanya afraid to engage? The broken native can't handle that broken rhythm? We know he can't handle that power. And he's focusing on Mero's 2 minutes of inactivity and forgetting about all 25 minutes of his own inactivity. The moment Mero connected in the first round, Adesanya stopped worrying about his legacy and started worrying about keeping that bout.
I don't get scared. Nothing scares me. Am I supposed to risk my belt and get clipped by him?
He was talking papas before, saying that he was gonna stop him and that he even wanted to retire him just so that he could build up his own reputation.
I want to be the guy to take him out and really put him away.
But that all went out the window when he got sucked in the face. Adesanya kept saying that Mero couldn't see him, but Adesanya was the one that couldn't see. And he wanted to make sure that that wouldn't happen again.
I just felt like running.
By me running, I am callous in my mind. I'm not training for a race. I'm training for life.
I guess he wasn't prepared to die this time. And once Adesanya accepted the fact that he was punking out, it became a point fight.
Yeah! Yeah! All right!
There's no denying that Mero definitely landed the most damaging shots of the entire fight. Not only did this cause Adesanya to fight in a completely different manner than usual,
the risk is so great that it's keeping Israel from fighting his normal style of fight.
Even his coach was telling him to keep circling so that he wouldn't get hurt.
You can hear it. Izzy's coach yell, circle, circle, circle. He's not allowing Romero to set traps.
The only thing that he could do was throw kicks because his legs are longer. I have to take that back. I was wrong. He also poked him in the eye. He knew that the only way that he could win was if Mero literally couldn't see him. Mero could have took the bow home right there, but he doesn't get down like that.
Yeah, for sure.
He stuck with it, and he begged Adesanya to stop running, but he wouldn't listen. And even though all Adesanya did was kick the meatiest part of Mero's body, which he was willing to take all night because it clearly wouldn't cause him any damage, that was enough for the judges. Because they decided not to count the takedown, which was the same kind of takedown that they counted so that Jon Jones could win his last fight. It doesn't matter how many times you sock him in the face. Control the ring. Make him scared. Make him run. If he taps you on the thigh with his foot, he's a reigning champion. If you ask me, this is ageism at its finest.
Why do we as a society hate old people so much?
Mero has been robbed at least 3 times now. I say 4, but whatever. All because the UFC wants a fresh, young face to represent the company, even if they make heartless remarks about the Twin Towers.
I'll touch him enough times and eventually he'll crumble like the Twin Towers. Too soon?
This fool's joking about human lives, but he can't stop crying about his cat.
I know it's just a cat for most people, but for me it was different. And I didn't even deal with it this whole camp, so yeah.
Oh, no.
Adesanya might have won, but he still lost. And you could see it on his face. Look at that sigh of relief. Listen to the boos. Look at the social media. Nobody but the Vegas judges and the fanboys thinks he won that fight. Adesanya officially became a Floyd Mayweather type of champion that night. And he embraced it.
I don't really care what people think at the end of the day. I get paid. But I'm not going to risk millions of dollars on the line just so I can please some drunken buffoons in the crowd who've been drinking since 4 p.m.
But Mero had his victory.
This is my victory.
And he remained the lineal people's champion. But I want to know what you think. Do you think Mero won? Or do you have poor judgment? Let me know down below. Thank you for watching Mexican Martial Arts. Appreciate it. Good looking out. Late.
What were you thinking?